Time for you to tune in to the Corner Pocket Podcast. That's right, DCP. You got one man repping the home state Buckeyes. You got one man repping the Michigan Wolverines. No matter which one repping which, they talking square biz to you, baby. They know.
Hey, bro, your little piece is crazy, man. This is sick.
You know, man, I've been
Car?
I don't know, they'll be over there launch pad.
That's the one that come on it, that one there? Okay.
You just, like, you got the little things, the little blocks you push, and just find your beat and stuff, man.
That's funny, man. We was talking about money, though. About to help you get your wallet and your purse right. About to help you get your wallet and your purse right. About to help you get your wallet and your purse right. You won't be broke. You won't be broke. Help you get your purse right. The wallet and your purse right. The wallet and the purse right. You won't be broke. You won't be broke. It ain't funny. Talking to Steve about your money.
Okay.
It ain't strange. Trying to get you the bills and not shaking up the change.
Okay.
Uh-oh. I'm done.
Hey. Somebody signed him.
Okay.
He needed that record. He said, get you all your first man together. You need that money. Hit the credit card. It ain't funny when they say decline. You be like, man, I ain't got no dime. I'm just so mad, man. I need to buy some lines. I can put it in my Sprite and I can feel good. I can't eat that, so I can't feel good. When I'm broke, I see the dust in my pocket. Like, Steve, help me get this money, man, so it can drop it. Got all this money in my pocket. Yeah.
Put the beat on.
Put the beat on. Hey, I don't even know. We gonna flow and do what we do best. Get your money in, yes, invest. Steve's gonna help us do that. I don't know what to say. He got it today and something. I don't even know. Hey.
Get your wallet and your purse right.
That's right, yeah.
Get your wallet and your purse right. Get your wallet and your purse right. You won't be broke. You won't be broke. Get your wallet and your purse right.
Hey!
Get your wallet and your purse right.
Pop some bottles. Water that
Your
is.
purse right. You won't be broke. You won't be broke.
Hey.
He ain't no joke.
DCP, the Corner Pocket. They back with part 2, man. We back with part 2, man. Hey.
That's a good photo right there, bro. That's for sure.
I appreciate that, man.
That just came to me just now. Appreciate that, man. This man right here sitting next to us, I got a brief introduction, but we want to take this time and welcome you guys to part 2 of the Corner Pocket. Please hit that like button, hit that share button, and subscribe button. We appreciate the support. We're back here again with part 2 of a banger with my man Steve. Now, we talked about the athletic side of my brother, and I'm about to toss Dave the alley-oop. We're going to go to the other side of the Swiss Army knife.
Hey, and real quick before we do that, I don't know if y'all watch YouTube a lot or anything, but I do. And the other day I was watching this girl named Lex I.M.
Right?
The skinny little girl, she about 5'4", 5'3". She weighed about 110 pounds.
105, 110?
Yeah, man, she goes people talking nuts, like talking crazy. Like, man, it's crazy, man. Like, of course, she went to this one cat. And she had a box of Popeye chicken behind her back. And she got the dude like, hey, what's up, man? You got a problem? Blah, blah, blah. You want a 2-piece? And like, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
in the hood?
Yeah. Are you crazy? She bought the box. Like, what is wrong with you, man? Like, you gotta get, man. But it's funny.
That's what they want to show.
But yeah, man.
I saw somebody, a little Puerto Rican dude was doing that in the hood too.
Yeah.
You want a 2-piece? And it's like, what? You ready to scrap? Took the jacket off. No, 2-piece of the biscuit.
Yeah. Right.
Get out of here, man. That's dangerous.
So like he was saying earlier, man, it was people taking us up and like, man, they're gonna do something about some kind of like financial literacy or anything like that. Excuse me. And I think we had touched on it before last year with a few people and stuff or anything. But like I said, this is a new series we started. We want to start a financial literacy series and also the realtor series. So we're gonna go to the financial literacy part right now. Like I said, my man Steve, my brother Steve, you know, he's an expert in that, and but you know, how do I know? Because it's my brother, man. I know that. Don't question me. Don't do that. No, y'all. First of all, I'm just playing.
They gonna crush you with the comments. They gonna crush you with the comments.
But yeah, man, definitely leave a comment, man. I'm pretty sure maybe you got a comment for Steve. I said he's just information again. I can hit him up or if you want to leave a comment, man. He'll see it, man. You know, so like I said, we for everybody. It ain't for us. It's for everybody. But yeah, man. So I know with me, my main problem is I don't care if anybody can raise their hand or not raise their hand. I have issues with saving money. I have issues with that, man. It'll burn a hole in my pocket, man.
Sure.
I have to spend it within like 5 seconds after getting it. Like
that is a play biblically that we placed upon us in Deuteronomy 28. It says that.
Whoa, there you go.
I know those far, but
we here
for us, money, we look at it wrong.
Yes.
Money is a tool. We look at it as a resource, as a reward for work done. Money is a tool. It's tools we build with. So money, we have to look at it as a builder, an instrument that we build with.
I like that.
You know what I mean? Like we think saving has to be this astronomical number. We got to learn that. We got to condition ourselves to learn the habit of saving. So even if it's $1, okay, for 30 days I'm going to save $1 a day. 50 cents, we got to get in the creep. So when we see the reward, it's like, dang, I told myself I was going to save $50 in 2 months. I did it. Let's do it again.
Right.
You know what I mean? So now we saving, but what are we saving for? What is the end game? A lot of us don't see past the now. Money got to help us get over there. You see what I'm saying? Money has to be the instrument, the tool, the resource to take us from here to there. And that's just what it is. But we never taught that because we're always month to month on our bills, behind everything, and then soon we get a mass amount of it. I'm going to get a car. I'm going to get, you know what I mean? I'm going to get that wardrobe I wanted. I'm going to do this, and it's like, you know, that's good for now, and it's satisfying at the moment. But what about these kids we got? You know what I'm saying? So,
man, that's interesting, man. I wish you would have played the New Jack City theme song. Money, money, money. Shout out to Nino. So, like, when you were mentioning the way that we look at money, why is it hard for us? Like when you do get paid, you just gotta go get it. Why? What causes us to do that? Is it the appeal of like the product, or like why is it that we won't? I was having a conversation with a friend, and I was telling him about the 80-10-10 rule, where like you get 10% to like a charity, or you go to church or whatever you do, and you pay yourself 10%, put it in your savings, and then try to survive off the 80. Like, why is it hard for us as people to not save, but just gotta get it? Like, it's like we see these new J's, we see the new fad, the new phone, the new shirt, the new hoodie, the new car even, and the new golf club. I'm a golfer. Why is it that we gotta have it right now? Why do you think that's a problem?
For me, speaking personally, again, for what I suffer with, and I believe it plagues us all, lack of discipline and instant gratification. I work hard for this and I deserve this now. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I always get. And then the discipline factor is I myself want this particular thing. I'm gonna be honest. I myself have to buy my mom a home within the next year and a half. So how am I going to do that? Right. What am I going to do to make this goal a reality? I have to fix my credit score, save for a down payment, closing costs, as well as the furnish this home, this woman who gave me her life. Boom. So now what is the structure look like to make sure this dream come true? This goal come true. My reality comes true. I got to apply discipline throughout the whole process. So I can no longer look at vehicles, shoes, jewelry, dates, trips, you know what I mean? I have to get tunnel vision on this particular plan. My money is going to be the vehicle can get me from here to there. And it starts with a small amount now until I build the momentum to get, okay, cool. Hey, I might be able to pay for this cash. Who knows? See what I'm saying? So discipline and instant gratification are two things that plays it that we kind of have to restructure our mindset and think of the bigger picture. I mean, COVID should have did that for us. You know? Think about that.
But you know what? That's not like a 50-50 thing, because I know during COVID, I've seen a lot of people order a lot of stuff. Like,
oh my
man, like a lot of Amazon trucks with this. Like,
think about COVID. Have you processed COVID yet? What happened fully?
No, not really, man.
Have you?
Really haven't.
No, it really was a blur to me a little bit.
How was your COVID experience?
The field I work in, It was majorly crazy because I'm.
Are you mentally and spiritually okay though? Like, have you processed what happened?
I would say I'm better now than what I was. I'm better now, but that was weird. The whole world pretty much shut down. It shut down.
Pause right there. How was your COVID experience mentally and spiritually?
It was weird. It was definitely weird, man. Like this, and I felt like I was just walking in a hazmat.
It was
It
bondage.
was weird.
Yeah,
I'm about to bring it home now. Imagine if we focus on what happened and what could have happened and process how we felt during that and take that motivation and say, whatever happens next, I know what could have happened. We all could have died from that stuff.
Yeah.
The next, whatever time in my life, I'm going to accomplish this.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do with the rest of your life now? Financially, mentally, spiritually, like who do you see yourself in 5 years?
I see myself impacting the less fortunate. You know what I'm saying? I see myself as I'm blessed to bless somebody that can't do nothing for me.
For sure.
You
You don't want it.
Nah,
Yeah.
I want my children to, I want to leave a legacy for them. That
Sure.
their dad was here. He had little material things, but that was not his drive. His
Yeah.
drive was to help people.
You said what I wanted you to say, so thank you. What about you?
Keys answered.
DCP, boy. I'll tell you what. Hey, you were silly. Hey, he said. Legacy was the word I wanted to draw out of us. COVID should have made us drill something in our head. It's like, I have to mean something. My time here has to mean something.
Yeah.
Only way we do this is prepare the road for the babies. You see what I'm saying? So that's where money comes in. The money that we make isn't ours. It's not yours. It's not yours.
It ain't.
So
Man, tell them again, Steve. Tell
the
them
money
again, bro.
we make isn't ours. If you have kids, if you have dependents, if you have whatever, the money you make isn't yours. You have to be able to say, look, my folks, I'm inheriting debt from my mom and dad had. Maybe not my dad because he's a hustler. Shout out to my OG, Mike Sue, love you, baby. Shout out to my mom, but me and my dad is on a whole nother wavelength right now. And I'm a mama's boy.
Shout out to Dad and Mom.
Yeah, I'm a mama's boy, but my dad though, my dad did 12 years.
Mom, we gotta get
Came
you right
home.
too, Mom.
Yeah, mom, she know what it is. My dad did 12 years, came home, got on my nerves for like the next 12 years. As soon as I start going through my hard shit, pops,
That's what's up.
like, let's roll, baby, like, come on,
That's what's up, man.
come on. And then it's like,
nice.
you know what I mean? Like, this is what I needed. So
Nice.
my dad just showed me like, it's up to you, it's up to you. Like, it's your job to make you happy as a black man.
Right.
It's your job as a black man to make you happy. Like, we can't ask for that, you know what I'm saying? So from that now, I'm gonna, and this is all new. I'm not saying like I'm an expert or financial guru. I just had to go through some stuff. I'm gonna say it the right way.
Yeah,
I had to go through some shit to get to this point in life. You feel me?
Yeah.
So now that I'm here, I'm like, okay, this is what I gotta do.
Right.
I can't. You to be fully immersed in financial literacy, you can't preach it and not do it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, okay,
Yeah.
money is a tool that's gonna get us here. How though? Compound interest. Compound. That's it. I know if I take, what's simple math? So if you make $50,000 a year, let's bring it down. If you make $35,000 a year, let's do the math.
Okay.
$35,000 a year. Times that, let's say by 20 years.
Okay.
So that's how much that would be.
Right.
But we know that that's on paper you make. Out of 35, you might actually bring home, let's say on a good day, 25.
Right.
You still times that by 20. Hold on, so 25 times that by 20. You see what I'm saying? So you telling me you can't save a certain amount of 500,000 for you and your kids' future. So let's say you're only able to save 100,000, or even let's be generous. Let's say 50,000 out of that 500,000 in 20 years. Let's say out of that, the average interest rate you'll make on that is 9%.
Right.
So you make $4,500 a year out of 50,000 plus the 50,000, right? So let's say you times that by 20
That's nice.
plus 50.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So just be able to say,
Yeah.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we don't look at money like that. We look at it as, I'm going to spend it. The bills got to get paid, which we all know.
Yeah.
You have to get a new vehicle every time you get a certain amount of money.
Right.
You have to get some new shoes. You know what I mean? We have to look the part. Let's say you didn't have to.
Yeah. Right. So you saying so someone who's having issues like with saving money or whatnot, I should treat my money first off like knowing that it's not mine. So this get that thought of saying that it is my money, knowing it's not mine, and then also putting the mindset as the money as what happened during COVID. I was in the house. So what I mean by that is, okay, so when I get the money and take care of the the bills or whatnot, I gotta pretend in my mind I still can't go nowhere because everything is closed down because I want my money to save.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a good correlation. I wouldn't necessarily say that, but COVID, the conditioning and the mind frame that COVID should have put us on, it should have put us in that nothing is forever. Exactly. Nothing is real. Like this life that we think we have isn't ours, but at any moment. So again, if the money isn't mine, I'm spending the money like I gotta do this. Like like who gonna take care of these babies? Right. You know what I'm saying? Like how am I gonna make sure they don't have to live like us, which we do a good job at. Yeah. Think about our upbringing and where we are now. Definitely. But just look at inflation over the last 2 years. Yeah. We got that monster behind us too.
Yeah, it's funny you said this, but it was really impactful. I don't think they caught it. You said the connection with your dad. Mm-hmm. How important is that relationship with your dad to get you to the man you are now and the man you're still becoming? Why is that important? Why was that important for you to have your dad present in your life? Some dads give presents, but they're not present.
For sure. For sure. My father has never told me I'm anything but a black man. And again, that's what I had to strip everything down to the core. He never spoke any negativity over my life. Now, he wasn't always present, but his energy was always present. You know what I mean? So,
wow.
You feel me? So he never spoke anything negative. I never seen him in a negative light. I never seen my dad drunk, high. All I ever seen him was work and make sure he's fine. So the immature, childish me was like, oh, he's selfish. He don't take care. And I was like, no, he's taking care of himself in order to take care of me. You see what I'm saying? Like, my dad has always had nice cars, always had nice clothes, always loved women. That's what men do. You know what I mean? And again, it's not how you should, but he always made sure he was right. Mm-hmm. And now that I'm a man, like going through some stuff, I'm like, damn, who's gonna take care of me? Right. Like, you, get up. You know what I'm saying? Like, wake up. Like, let's go. So that in itself was one. And then not only that, just the constant, like, that masculine energy. You know what I mean? Like, as a young boy, I didn't like that aggressiveness. I didn't like that. I prefer feminine energy because it was calming and I like being calm. Yeah. Now that masculine energy, once you understand how it works and you be like, no, you're wrong. Yes, sir. You know what I mean? Like you have to be put in a certain place where it's like, you know what I mean? Like I don't want confrontation, but at the same time, what am I trying to get? What am I trying to understand from your message? Right. So that right there was just another eye opener to me and my son. To where it's like I don't always have to be aggressive, but when I am aggressive, you need to pay close attention to what I'm saying. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because as black men, you guys know we have to critically think and problem solve at all times. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that critically thinking and problem solving, again, bring it back to the financial piece. That's the main thing. A budget is your best friend. Yeah.
Say that again, Steve. I don't think
a budget is your best friend. Shout out to my now separated wife, but she showed me that you have to check your budget daily. I would see her get up in the morning, check the budget, figure bills, boom. Same thing. Check your budget at night, boom. Your budget has to constantly be tweaked, worked, watched, admired. It's your blueprint to your end game. You know what I'm saying? So that's if you having problems saving money, what's your budget doing for you? How often do you budget? What is it saying? Every dollar has to be accounted for. I just spent $2.45 at Speedway for this and a donut. Okay, so I know that somewhere along the line and me paying bills, I'm short $2.47. What I'm going to do to make that back. Right. That's how we got to look at it, or how much did this set me back? You know. Yeah. So
even to $2.40, that
you have to.
The budget is friendly, man. Like I budget, man. It keeps you out of trouble, man. It's like you can't spend something you don't have. You know, a lot of times we spend beyond our means, and then you dig this hole, and it's hard to get out, and then you start trying to go to these check casher places, which is a debt monster that's going to just keep you in debt, because you're borrowing $500, but you got to pay like $750 back.
The interest rate is
50%. Crazy, man. And I like what you said earlier, too. Like, it all comes out not only discipline, but sacrifice. You got to sacrifice of wanting the now and wait till later to get to the later. You know, I just feel like, for me, I'm like, if I don't have the cash to get it at that moment, I'm going to wait. or I'm gonna work an extra day of overtime to have that extra. That way I'm not going into my budget.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that overtime day, I'm like, okay, I got a little bit extra.
A little cushion.
Yeah. So, where are you, like, what's your name of your financial company? And how long have you been doing it?
So, fine for me is all the Porter. So, Stephen Porter Property Group is the company, but I'm currently on the team, the Eddie Experience with Brittany Eddie and Raina Riley, I believe. We're all under that framework, but at the same time, all of us have some type of financial background. We know in order to purchase a home, this part has to be secured. You have to understand your budget. You have to understand the amount it takes to run a home. You know, I mean, you still got to pay utilities. You still got to keep up with your car note. You still got to do all that on top of hiring, because again, interest rate right now is above 7%.
Which, y'all gonna catch that on part 3, the realtor side. When you give you a little snippet of the realtor side, we about to get y'all right, man. Told y'all about budget, and now you going to the next level, which, yeah, y'all gonna wait to part 3.
Hey, y'all know where y'all can find this at for real, man. But if you don't, man, you can find us on Twitter, The Corner Pocket. We on Facebook, The Corner Pocket. We on IG, _corner_pocket. Hey, Steve, where can they find you at, man?
At Stephen Porter Realtor, purchase with Porter. Same thing, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Stephen L. Porter.
Yes, sir. Hey, we're gonna be back in part 3. Hey, I know tax season is coming up, going for houses and stuff. Hey, man, we're gonna start the realtor series, man. I know y'all talking about the realtors and stuff. People hit me up like, what's up, man? We got y'all, but my man Steve is part of his family. So, hey, we see y'all in part 3, man. DCP, The Corner Pocket.
Peace.